I am always on the lookout for vintage pieces I've never seen before. And way up on the top shelf is this amazing carrying case. The clip hardware tells me it's old. I wonder what it's for.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
So many of you have asked me to look for Tanala and Talavera pottery and actually any sort of pottery, so that's what we're on the lookout for today. We'll have to remember to look and see what the colour of the day is, and maybe I can see through the window. It is blue. The colour of the day is blue. All blue tags are half off. Let's go inside. You're welcome. Many of you have asked me how it is that I always seem to find something when I shop at Goodwill, and I'm going to let you in on one of my little shopping secrets. It's very simple. I look high and low on every single shelf in the hard goods section. I might not be interested in plates and dishes, but sometimes someone's changed their mind about something and they'll put it down in the plates and dishes aisle. Or if I'm not interested in seasonal, I'll still check the seasonal aisle because you never know what somebody has put there on a whim. Here we are in the hard goods, and instantly I'm seeing this pig up here. It's no ordinary pig. It has a Hogh stamp on it. And I have absolutely no idea what it's for, so I'm going to pop it in the cart and look it up on eBay. Back here is a classic Mikasa candlestick. I believe this piece is from their French countryside line. Sadly, there's only one on this shelf, but I'm going to pop it in the cart to see if by any chance, as I comb the store, we can find another one. These are amazing. 2 brass sconce candlesticks, originally from Pier 1 Imports. There's a pair of them, which is fantastic. Brass is one of my go-to accents because it can easily be incorporated into almost any design style. You can leave it with a patina or you can shine it up, and it just adds some variety if you've got glass and ceramics and need something just a little different. I'm going to keep looking on this shelf because I've had several subscribers let me know recently that they have found glassy baby candles. They're always marked on the bottom with the stamp in the glass and sold with the sticker on the bottom too. Lots of dolls on the shelf. A little 3D soccer display. All sorts of plates and knickknacks. Some Mount St. Helens ash bears there. Aspen Bay candles. Let's see. Look at this fun cow. Oh, unfortunately he's really cracked and broken on the tail. Little 3D paperweight. These aren't selling very well for me at the moment, so I'm going to leave that one on the shelf. Here is a porcelain trinket box. The outside shows several different critters. Let's have a look and see which one this is. Looks like it has some purple African violets on it. See some wings. It's the little owl. You know, unfortunately, these only sell for about $12 to $15. And this one looks to have some chips on it. Right there on the eye. And around the top, sadly. So I think we are going to pop this one back in the box and leave it on the shelf. Here's a modern basket weave pitcher. It's quite heavy. So many things to look at. Some Betsy Clark figures there. Some mid-century ashtrays. Have a look at this little figure with a goose here. She is fun for Thanksgiving, but again, very, very heavy. These ashtrays could be good, but they are not ever so interesting. Probably only about 15 to 20 for the pair. I had a subscriber interested in these hurricane shades. She needed them to be 3 inches across the bottom, and she needed 3. I'm only seeing 2 at the moment. Ooh, look at this California Pottery ashtray. As many of you know, I can't resist California Pottery. This is a lovely shape. Love the lines. Here is the second hurricane that I saw. I'm going to pop it over with the first one and just have a look about on the shelves to see if there's a third, but I know she needed 3. Ooh, let's fix that. There we go. Down here is sort of a Southwest style planter. That's quite lightweight. We'll leave that. It's a very intricate fairy statue or figurine. This has a Roman tag. I would be very hesitant to ship this girl. It's always a business decision, but the chance of breakage compared to the potential profit on this piece makes it just not worth it. Over here are 2 lovely pieces of pottery. This is a cheese dome. It could be used for a cheese ball or flavored butter. It's not signed. It's $5, but I absolutely love the design and the glaze. This is a chip and dip set. It's a little rough, and I'm seeing a crack in the bottom of the dip holder. This one isn't signed either. I think I'm just going to go with the cheese dome. Just checking for damage. I love this curled handle and the glaze. The colors are amazing. I'm excited to see what color it is inside on the base. Let's pop it in the cart. I really love this vase. I saw it last time and I'm picking it up again, but it still has a chip on the rim. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Look at this ashtray. It looks like pebbles underwater. It's really unique, only $3, and would be absolutely fantastic with either shells or marbles in it, or in a little display with a couple of taller pieces. Let's pop this in the cart. There's another heavier ashtray, not quite as unique. Little figurine back here. She's very pretty. Lefton. But unfortunately, she is missing some fingers on her hand there. That is a shame. It's a little mouse music box here. This is interesting. He's playing roulette. It's an UNESCO piece. I'm going to pop the camera down for a minute and just see if I can wind him up and he works. Many of these music boxes get overwound. They no longer work, and that's why they're donated. I have been looking for some pretty storage boxes to go on the shelf in my master closet. I like to use these for seasonal items and items I don't use all the time but need to be kept together. Let's pull this down. Oh, it is $9.99, but it says small box inside, and there is another little matching box in there. This will be perfect. Look at this monkey bust. He's very unusual, and I have a feeling he's a Vegas piece, so we will take him. I'll make some room in a minute and put the box underneath the cart. Up here is a little girl figurine. I'm not quite sure what she's made of, but unfortunately she has damage to both of her hands. This is an old-fashioned shoe shine box. I have one of these at home and it's really, really useful. What is this? Wow. This is one of those pictures that you see one thing or the other immediately, and then another image comes to light. You usually have to squint, as in this case, there's a lady or a skull. Here's a tissue box cover. Let's see. It's a little nutcracker chef. There's some storage cubes up here that don't look ever so stable. It's a fun little tray. A ballpark helmet souvenir. Oh, look back here. There's another one of those watermelon plates I bought last time. The set is already sold, so Amy, I'm going to add this one to your shipment. Lots of frames. There's a mirror. Oh, look at this guy. He's a little otter. He's a wooden welcome sign, and he's holding an abalone shell. Oh, he's myrtle wood. This comes from Oregon, and it always sells really, really well for me. Look at this little piece. It appears to be made out of a yardstick. Many of my subscribers are seamstresses, very talented at sewing and needlepoint. This is a really unique piece that would be very fun in a sewing room. I'm definitely going to pop this in the cart. Looking high up to make sure I don't miss anything. All sorts of baskets. More frames. Oh, look at this guy. It's a big black bear hugging a Christmas tree. He's made out of wood. He's 3D. He's absolutely great. Lots of signs, letters, more baskets and candle holders. Wow, this is a massive cross. Oh, and it's heavy. I even think it might be chalkware. We'll leave that for somebody else. It's a mirror. There's a jewelry box under there. There's a little decorative cactus. He's fun. Let's put him there. More laundry baskets. It's a big tea. I really like that big red tea I found the other week. It looks lovely in my office. As soon as I'm sorted, I'll show you what I did to make selling and shipping and filming much easier. All sorts of signs and plaques. Here's a California mug. Unfortunately, it's very chipped. Here is a big chalkware mask. Animated reindeer for the holidays. Here we are in the vases, and this is a lovely Southwest pottery vase. These sell really well for me, and this one appears to be signed. I can see the etching peeking out from the price sticker. Some milk glass, which used to sell well, but in recent years the market has become just too flooded. This is a lovely little pottery vase, which unfortunately is very cracked on the top. That is a shame. Lots of coloured glass. All sorts of shapes and sizes. Oh, look at this. This is an Emoji Pottery made in the USA. It's Southwestern. I love this orange. I can't imagine somebody peeled the sticker and then left it, but it's going in my cart. They have all sorts of florals and arrangements on the shelf. A lot of them are just ready to go. So if you need a splash of colour on a shelf, these are perfect. Moving into the metals. This is the silver tone shelf, and they have all sorts of different things to have a good look through. It's a little Day of the Dead metal wall hanger. This is an interesting little pewter vase, a bud vase. It's marked, I think it says Dal de Rop Holland. I'm not familiar with that brand, but even though it's dented and I'm not going to buy it, I'm always interested to learn about how much brands are going for. So I am going to take a look on eBay listed and sold and see what I can find out. I was curious about this gymnast on the globe here, so I stopped to look at it, and I'm really glad I did, because right next to it is a Charles Viansin pot topper. These are really useful to go on top of salads in the fridge, or something on the stove you just cooked and you want to keep warm, or even for finishing off steaming an item that might not be cooked all the way through. They're really great. I have several. Let's pop it in the cart. Now, just in case, I always do a quick walk down the plastic aisle. I know I don't usually show it because it honestly is really just a quick walk. I'm curious to see if anything has been picked up and put down here quickly, or the employees have put something here by mistake. Let's see. I am always on the lookout for vintage pieces I've never seen before. And way up on the top shelf is this amazing carrying case. The clip hardware tells me it's old. I wonder what it's for. My guess would be either for a hairdryer or some sort of hair curling set. But tell me what you think in the comments. What would have gone in here in the 50s? It's really a bit grubby, but in great shape. It doesn't appear to have any cracks or breaks. The handle's intact with its original hinges. This is a really interesting piece. I'm having a close look at the clasp, and it says Presto Lock. And I thought Presto Lock made padlocks and keys, and they probably do these days. They must have been around for a long time. Here we are in the kitcheny bits. The clear glass is first. There's a ridged trinket box back here, which is very lightweight, not such good quality. We'll leave that. Oh, look at these. The style and shape is very similar to my favorite Viking glass. I'm checking with my black light to see if there's any uranium content that will make it glow. Doesn't seem to be. I just love the oval shape, the little pedestal feet. I'm definitely going to take these for me. Let's keep looking. When you find something you like, always look around to see if there's more similar. I was hoping there might be a big bowl to match the small ones. All sorts of platters, bakers, bowls. Here's a little creamer and sugar set with some teacups. Royal Castle. I don't think that's too terribly valuable, so we'll leave that. Some vintage jars here. The plastic on this one seems to have yellowed quite significantly, so we'll leave those. Here's a really nice serving dish. Sadly, it appears to be missing its lid, which is a shame. Some coasters. It's quite a nice terracotta pitcher back here. Probably a $15 piece though. This is a really pretty lid to a glass bake dish. Sadly, the bottom is nowhere in sight. Here is an Anchor Hocking butter dish. These sell really, really well for me. So for $2, I'm going to pick this one up. I'm taking my second round through the store, and I must have missed this the last time. She is a fabulous mid-century modern little figurine. She's black ceramic with gold trim. Obviously has some age. She has a little chain round her wrist. She's really interesting. I'm definitely going to take a chance on her. I forgot to take a look at the little Bexy Clark figures in my excitement, so I'm going to do that now. Some of these can be worth a good bit of money, probably $20 to $25. These girls have no damage at all. They're in lovely condition, probably from the 70s, so I'll take them too. It was quite a few videos ago that I showed this tray with the map of Guam on it. And I thought that somebody had bought it because it seemed to disappear from the shelf. But here it is again. It's $4.99, but it's blue tag, which means it's $2.50. Let's not miss it again. Here is a bag of cows. I'm absolutely positive that someone donated their entire cow collection to Goodwill. I always enjoy taking a stroll through the artwork before I leave. They always have new pieces, something for everyone, so much variety. It's literally amazing what you can find in this section. Huge pieces. There's a massive mirror back here. All sorts of different frames, different styles, different genres. This is a modern reproduction of an old piece. Here's a shot of Venice, a gondola, lots of frames. Can decorate a nursery, all different rooms, sports, man cave. Here's a little Asian piece. It's new in the plastic. A little geisha girl in relief. She's lovely. Here on my table is everything I brought home from Goodwill. First, we have a vintage Anchor Hocking butter dish. I believe this line is called the Star of David. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. Next, I was lucky enough to find one more of these lovely watermelon plates. I'd already sold the set that I found in the last video, but I hadn't shipped them yet, so I'm going to include this one with the shipment to my lovely subscriber, Amy. Thank you, Amy. This is a gorgeous California pottery ashtray. It sort of reminds me of a harp. It's got lovely lines, lovely texture, and I do like the fact that it is just plain white. I paid 99 cents for it, and I'm going to ask $15. Look at this lovely bear. He's holding a Christmas tree. His face and arms are in relief. He's all layered. He's just lovely. He has a little heart on his paw. I paid $2.99 for him. I'm going to ask $20. This is a very interesting piece. It is a monkey bust. It's from the hotel chain SLS here in Las Vegas. I could only find one other online, and that was eBay, listed for $60. I'm going to do a little more research on him to see what I can find. But if anybody's interested, do send me an offer, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. I absolutely love this covered cheese dome. It's pottery, really lovely design, a really high gloss glaze, and the inside is sort of a bluish gray with natural stone. It's a lovely color, no chips, no cracks. It's not signed. I really love the swirl of the handle here. I paid $5 for it, and I'm going to ask $25. Back here we have a piece of Southwestern pottery. It is signed. The artist is R. Gonza. I love the shades of purple and pink in it. It's in great condition, no chips or cracks. I paid $3.99 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. This is a gorgeous piece of Emoji Pottery. It is also Southwest style, and it has sort of a oil paint design on it. Lovely oranges with a touch of red. I paid $2 for this, I believe, and I'm going to ask $25. Back here we have my mystery piece. This is some sort of carrying case. I believe it's from the 50s. The clips are just fascinating to me. They sort of hook over a little button, and then the whole thing pops open, and there's a small little spike in the bottom. It says Styling Plastics Patent Pending. And on each of the little clasps there is an inscription or an engraving. Let me try to show you. It says Presto Lock. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's try and get it to focus. It wants to focus on that skull back there. Anyway, Presto Lock. Here's the top. I paid $2.99 for it. I've been researching on eBay, unable to find anything similar. So if anybody can help me identify this lovely vintage case, I would appreciate your help. And also, if you would like to send me an offer on it, again, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Here we have another mid-century piece. I almost missed this girl. She's absolutely lovely. She's high gloss black ceramic with gold trim, possibly 24 karat. She has a lovely detailed chain around her right arm. I'm not sure whether she was attached to another piece or whether the chain just went around her other arm too. There is a similar one on eBay, but I cannot find any information about her. I plan to list her on eBay. I'll probably start high and take offers. I found this pair of clear glass dishes and they really reminded me of the Viking glass I have. They're a lovely oval shape with gorgeous sort of teardrop pedestal feet. They need a good wash. They've got some tape residue on them. I paid $2 for them, and these are going to stay in my collection. I would, however, be interested in doing some research to find out if they are actually Viking glass. This is a fun piece. This is a Charles Viancin. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm not sure if he's French. Charles Viancin, possibly. This is a topper for anything you're cooking. If you made a salad and you want to pop it in the fridge, this plastic topper will seal the bowl. Similarly, if you have something on the stove and you want to cover it, this does a great job of sealing it tightly, and can also go in the dishwasher. I paid $4.99 for it. I'm going to ask $15. This sweet little otter is myrtle wood from Oregon. I do really well with myrtle wood pieces. It has a lovely grain. This guy has a super knot on his tummy. He's holding a shell, and he has a little welcome sign above him. He has his original myrtle wood sticker, the wooden nickel, Port Orford in Oregon. I paid 99 cents for him. I'm going to ask $15. Now, I know that many of you are seamstresses, and I thought you would enjoy this piece. It's made out of a yardstick, and I just noticed it has a little date in pencil here, 1990. It's really sweet. It would look lovely on the wall of your sewing room. Paid 99 cents for it. I'm going to ask $15. This is a vintage Betsy Clark piece. Who remembers Betsy Clark from the 70s? Lovely little girls. There was a line of artwork, a line of little books. These girls have no damage. It says, "Hope your birthday brings your favorite things." I would assume Betsy Clark. I paid $1.99 for them. I'm going to ask $25. I did a little bit of research on this ashtray and found that some people had it listed as Blanco glass and some as Libby. I'm not really sure, but nevertheless, it's a gorgeous ashtray. It measures 8 inches across, so it's the large size. I understand that it also came in a 6-inch size and a 4-inch. I'm not sure whether they were nesting or not, but it's lovely. It almost looks like a riverbed, sort of clear glass pebbles underwater. I paid $2.99 for it, and based on comps, I'm going to ask $35. This is a pair of lovely brass candlestick sconces. They're originally from Pier 1 Imports, $25 a piece. You could either leave the patina as is or polish up the brass to shiny. I paid $2.99 a piece for them. I'm going to ask $30 for the set. Now over here we have our 2 larger pieces. As you can see, there's a piece of art here, and if you look at it from a distance, you can see a skull. As you move in closely, it's a lady holding a large bread basket. The artist is Ocampo, and I believe this piece was reproduced in 2000. Online comps value this framed piece at $25. I also have this Guam tray. It's a plastic tray with a map of Guam on it. I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago I found this in Goodwill and I left it because it was $5. But today it miraculously reappeared on the shelf, blue tag sale, $2.50. So it came home with me. I value it at $20. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shopping and the haul. If you see anything you're interested in purchasing, please drop me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your PayPal email, your mailing address, the item you're interested in, and the price I quoted. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of our German Shepherd dog, Bear, playing at the park. I'll see you next time. Bye! Bear, are we walking? Bear, want to play on the sprinklers? See? Bear. Bear. There. There.
it up there, everybody can see it.
Bobby. There.